Hi, it's Mildred Michelle Birdsong with the New Orders for the World. I'll begin here. This is mainstreaming clues to you. Michelle's Birdsong's business. Michelle's husband, Sawan Singh, now being as Michael John Spear events astrologer. The land of spirituality will now be as America. RSSB, Radhaswami Satsang, be as America. Dara, be as America. This was the head of the Dara in the 40s. This is a current head of the Dara. Baba Govinda Singh Dhillon. He was a philanthropist paying Whitney. He was a rock star many times as a singer. Michelle Birdsong's baby's daddy, which gives us romance and marriage in the New Orders for the World. Make today awesome. This is a script for now. N for new, O for orders, for, W for world. Script for now, new orders for the world. Part 1. Okay, let's go over here. St. Francis of Assisi, Residence 3, Resident Michael Tasfay. This is his book, Intersection Awakening. Let's make this book a bestseller. We have bestsellers in the New Orders for the World. This has to do with literature. We have literature in the New Orders for the World. We have writer. He's a writer. Okay, let's go here. Michelle's father, soul, the sun, God, light, the sunlight. The truth is the light. Michelle's baby's daddy, romance and marriage once again. The baby is Giancarlo Arturo, a boy, and Govinda Singh's baby with Mildred Michelle is a girl, Aria Elizabeth Michelle. Okay, we have here the goddess Isis, Melanie Lynn Spears' children, the baby Ostara Gloria, and the boy Lou Ranzinger. Okay, we didn't finish talking about Govinda Singh. He's the leader of RSSB, the head, and he was the President Dwight Ike Eisenhower. So we have government in the New Orders for the World. The President, Harry S. Truman, was Singh Birdsong, Edwin Birdsong's son, and Mildred Michelle Birdsong's son. He was the father of Minnow Mildred when she was a child. He was Wilbur Wright, part of the Wright brothers who invented a way for airplanes to be controlled. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is, well, let's not go down. Let's finish with Singh. It says he was a Broadway musical genius, Richard Rodgers. He was Jimi Hendrix, the greatest instrumentalist in the history of rock music. And Singh Birdsong was the son, and Michelle's grandchildren are Lou Ranzinger, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., reborn, and Ostara Gloria, Saint Kabir, reborn. Okay, and the new orders for the world, we have Paradise, that's Hawaii, that's Galileo, St. Francis being as Robin Michelle Birdsong, being as Queen Victoria, Empress of India, and being as Galileo, who proved that the sun is the center. Okay, what do we have here? Jonathan, what does that say? Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Also, Jonathan St. Andrew, Jesus Christ disciple. Jonathan Livingston Seagull gives us consciousness in the new orders for the world. Okay, and then we have sports, Bill Leader, St. Philip, who also gives us guardian angel. He's a resident here at St. Francis of Assisi, as is Michael Tasfay. Okay, and he's wearing a Mets uniform. Mets decoded. That's sports. M-E for me, E-T for E-T. Me is an E-T. I am an extraterrestrial. Mild Red Michelle. Okay, Mets. Me, T for therapy, T for talk, S for share. Therapy, talk, and share is in the new orders of the world. Down here, aviation is Orlando, and this is St. Francis, right? He was Orville Wright, Wilbur Wright's brother, and that's, again, we have aviation in the new orders of the world. Over here we have Robin Michelle Birdsong and Sing Birdsong as teenagers with Stevie Wonder. Robin calls him Uncle Steve, but we found out that he's actually her father. She is the only biological child of Stevie Wonder, as Sing Birdsong is the only biological son or child of Edwin Birdsong. Here Sing is singing. He's a singer-songwriter, musician, just like his father, Edwin Birdsong. Okay, we have, so we have the daughter of Mild Red Michelle and Stevie Wonder, a celebrity. We have celebrity in the new orders of the world. It's Robin Michelle Birdsong you're looking at in Paradise in Hawaii. Okay, we have the mayor, Tarek, and we have Eddie Wright, his Mrs. Santa's helper, Mrs. Santa's Mild Red Michelle, and he's an elf, Santa's elf. We have John Leibowitz, there's his back to us, he's a musician, a guitar player, and he's a resident here at St. Francis of Assisi, and so is he. I'm not sure of their names. Okay, let's go over here. We have an art exhibit and the New Orders of the World. This is Sheila, Michelle's daughter. Sheila Manton Arts, Bay's mother. And the curator, she was Leonard Bernstein, classical music conductor and a composer of the West Side Story. Here we have Dr. Victoria Kopke, Mild Red Michelle's aunt in a past life, and this is Dr. Kopke's friend. So we have doctors in our New Orders of the World. We have an aunt, and we have a friend in the New Orders of the World. We have a drummer here in Jonathan. Okay, let's go down here. Mild Red Michelle Birdsong was Guru Nanak, who founded Sikhism. We have Sikhism. In the New Orders of the World, we have Satmant, founded by Tulsi Sahib. Sherlock Holmes, we have detectives in the New Orders of the World. Henry Ford, he introduced mass production of vehicles. Father of Western civilization, Socrates, so we have Western civilization in the New Orders of the World, as well as mass-produced automobiles. Nikola Tesla, who was a 20th century genius of modern conveniences he gave us. So we have modern conveniences in the New Orders of the World. Oscar Hammerstein was a great lyricist. We have a lyricist. Einstein was a metaphysician who wanted to understand the mind of God so he could feel what God feels. So we will feel what God feels in the New Orders of the World. Mile Red Michelle Birdsong was Queen Elizabeth I. She cared about the regular people, the working class people. So we have concern for the working class people. She was the muse for this band. So muse is our inspiration. We have inspiration. Queen Elizabeth I gives us royalty. We have royalty and inspiration in the New Orders of the World. She's the author of Herstory. You've heard of history? Now this is Herstory. And it's called How to Win Forever. Forever. That's Eve here. Foreve. Eve gives us that. Okay, this is just an arrow pointing to Mild Red Michelle Birdsong. Up here we have Milton Harris being as Mild Red Michelle's father here, and Homer and John Milton. Christ's steadfast will to resist the devil's temptation is a core theme of Paradise Regained, which is a book written by John Milton. Homer, Milton Harris was also Homer, the godfather of Greek culture, which included heroism, nobility, and the good life, to which all Greeks subscribed. Okay, so all of us are gonna subscribe to nobility, heroism, and the good life. John Milton dictated Paradise Regained. He dictated it because he was blind. It was 4 books long. His daughter, being as Beethoven, composed symphonies, though being blind. And she was Helen Keller, who was blind and deaf. Okay, and this is an arrow showing that this is Milton Harris with his daughter at this outing here at St. Francis. And here we have a keyboard player. There's his keyboard. And a jazz singer. He's taking a break at the moment. He was very good. I know because I was his muse. And I had so much fun. This is more. Okay, you can see that they're standing in line to get food. We have food and beverages in the Orders of the New World. Now, did I say everything that's here? I thought it would take longer. That's good, because I have pages of what we have ordered for the New World. Okay, well, since I have a little time, I'll tell you about it. We have children's books and the Orders for the New World. This is Sneezy the Greasy, Baby Says Abigail, and it's a moral tale written by Robin Michelle Birdsong. Idea for the title and plot from Michelle Birdsong. And the illustrations are by T.J. Robshaw, who was T. Michelle Birdsong's son in a previous life. So that makes T.J. and Robin brothers and sister. This is Abigail, modeled after Jandara Ransinger, Melanie Lynn Spears' daughter. Okay, we have this book I just got today, and I just started reading it. It's a national bestseller called Succulent Wild Woman, Dancing with Your Wonderful Self by Sark. And it's handwritten. And I write my books by hand as well. And it's very